Astronomers just captured a moment you almost never get to see in real time. A comet literally tearing itself apart while racing toward its closest pass to Earth. New images of C/2025 K1, sometimes called the Other Atlas Comet, reveal multiple fragments, dust plumes, and a dramatic structural collapse triggered after its violent encounter with the Sun. And no, this isn't the interstellar comet 3I/Atlas that's been all over the news. In this video, we're breaking down how astronomers discovered the breakup, what actually caused this cosmic self-destruction, and why people keep confusing two totally different comets. The story begins with a single image that instantly made astronomers stop and zoom in. When Gianluca Massi captured a detailed view of C/2025 K1 just days after its perihelion, something was clearly wrong. The comet wasn't whole anymore. Instead of a single bright nucleus, the image showed several compact fragments drifting apart like glowing embers from a broken firework. Dust trails fanned out behind them, forming a messy, asymmetric plume that wouldn't exist if the nucleus were still intact. This wasn't a gradual dimming or a small crack. This was an active breakup unfolding on camera. The comet had swung within roughly 31 million miles of the Sun just a few weeks earlier, and that close approach seems to have triggered dramatic stress inside the nucleus. Astronomers noticed a brightening event, followed by a sudden color shift from green to a more golden hue, hinting at changes in the gases and dust pouring out of the surface. Those clues lined up perfectly with what the new images confirmed. The comet had fractured, leaving a trail of debris behind it. This discovery set off a wave of excitement because it offered a rare opportunity to watch a cosmic body fail under extreme solar pressure, something we almost never catch this clearly. So what actually causes a comet to rip itself apart? It isn't cinematic explosions or mysterious forces, it's physics at its most intense. As C/2025 K1 curved inward toward the Sun, its icy interior was exposed to brutal heating. Different ices inside the nucleus expand at different rates, and when superheated gases try to escape through small internal cracks, the pressure can build faster than the comet can release it. That's when the nucleus begins to fracture from the inside out. But that's only half the story. The closer a comet gets to the Sun, the stronger the tidal forces acting on it. These forces stretch the nucleus slightly, just enough to widen existing fractures. Combine that with the rapid jets of gas shooting from the surface known as outgassing, and the comet essentially starts tearing itself apart like a fragile snowball held too close to a blowtorch. The color change reported before the breakup also fits the puzzle. As the internal layers became exposed, gases like carbon dioxide and fine metallic dust began dominating the coma, giving the comet its unusual golden glow. That glow wasn't aesthetic, it was a warning sign that the internal structure was destabilizing. And this time, the signal ended in total fragmentation. The moment this story hit the internet, confusion exploded, and it all comes down to a name. Many people assumed the breaking apart comet was 3I/Atlas, the interstellar visitor making headlines for months. But in reality, these are two completely different objects that just happen to share Atlas in their designation because both were discovered by the same telescope survey. C/2025 K1 is a solar system comet, following a classic long-period orbit and showing the kind of behavior we've documented before, including fragmentation after solar heating. Meanwhile, 3I/Atlas is an interstellar object, only the third ever detected, and its behavior, composition, and trajectory are being studied for completely different reasons. It's still intact, and no official scientific report has claimed otherwise. The mix-up grew even larger because NASA recently delayed releasing some high-resolution images of the interstellar 3I object, which led some people online to assume the breaking apart headlines referred to that comet. In reality, the fragmentation belongs entirely to C/2025 K1, while the interstellar visitor remains a separate story with its own mysteries. Understanding this difference is crucial because without it, two unrelated cosmic events get tangled into one sensational narrative. C/2025 K1's breakup is more than a dramatic image, it's a rare scientific window into how fragile cometary nuclei behave when they're pushed to their limits near the Sun. The fragments, the dust plume, and the sudden color shift all tell a story of internal stress, rapid heating, and structural collapse. And clearing up the confusion with 3i/Atlas helps us appreciate the true significance of this event without mixing it with unrelated interstellar mysteries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a cosmic breakup caught in action, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. There's so much more happening in our sky.